So, you may know this, but the Biologist is not the only reward you get for beating hard mode. There are other rewards, that being the 3 milestone rewards. Milestone 1 is the Biologist Tower, Milestone 2 is the Biologist Bundle, and then Milestone 3 is the Grim Skin for the Biologist Tower. However, as you can see here, this one says that it is locked until 3 days. That means that you cannot get the Biologist Bundle, nor can you get the Grim Skin, because you need to get the Biologist Bundle first before you can get the Grim Skin for the Biologist Tower. However, you can pay Robux to skip it if you press E here, and then you can see 299 Robux. Based on the description for this, complete hard mode to unlock event rewards, it seems as if you need to beat hard mode a couple of times to get the Biologist Bundle. If you ask me, it seems like either hard mode is going to get harder, which I don't know how possible that is, given that fact that I'm recording this 12 hours after the event has been added, and only 10,000 people have beaten it, which is quite a low number for an event, a hard mode event. Now, this does mean that if you want the Biologist Bundle and the Grim Skin for free, it looks like you're going to have to wait a couple of days. Now, I don't know how long it will take until the Grim Skin is unlocked, given the fact that the Biologist Bundle is locked for 3 days, so I expect it to be around Sunday when it releases or Saturday when it releases. In any case, you can't get the Biologist Bundle right now as of making this video until about 2.5 days after this video is being released, and the Grim Skin, we don't know when that's going to be released. It could be 3 days after the Biologist Bundle, it could be 7 days after the Biologist Bundle, and also we don't know the achievements required. Milestone 1, that's obviously beat hard mode once, but you need to beat easy mode first, so you basically have to play the entire event first. But how you get the Biologist Bundle, who knows how you get the Biologist Bundle? Maybe it's beat hard mode twice after it's released, maybe it's beat it 3 times, maybe it's beat a modified version similar to the true form for the Frost Spirit and the Mega Mode for the Roblox Hunt event, the classic one. So, who knows? Either way, if I were to hazard a guess, it would be to probably beat hard mode once for the Biologist Tower, and then beat hard mode again for the Biologist Bundle, or beat it twice, and then for the Grim Skin, it's either beat it again, so that's 3 triumphs for the hard mode to get all 3 rewards, or beat the Biologist Tower once, beat the Biologist Bundle for it twice, and then beat the Grim Skin 3 times. That makes it 6 times you need to beat hard mode for the Grim Skin. But that's not confirmed, and I'm only speculating. In any case, as of right now, the best thing, or the only way you can actually get this, is to buy it, and you need to buy the Biologist Bundle first before you can buy the Grim Skin, because you can't, well actually, do you? No, you can buy the Grim Skin first. Huh, that's odd. So you can buy the Biologist Bundle now for 299 Robux, which is basically 300 Robux, because psychological pricing. And then buy the Grim Skin for 399 Robux, aka 400 Robux, again, psychological pricing. I guess this way, you can buy the skin before you have the Biologist Tower, but obviously that's useless. But luckily, because of the new code for the game, where you can claim skins before you get the tower, you don't need to get the tower first. But it'll be kind of stupid to buy the Grim Skin without buying the Biologist Tower, or at least trying to get the Biologist Tower in hard mode. I mean, you can get the Biologist Tower for 849 Robux, but let's be real, most people, they're more than likely not going to beat hard mode in Ducky Revenge. Now, for the Biologist Bundle, what you get is a name tag, a emote, and a sticker. So firstly, we have the Biologist name tag. Now, interestingly, this is actually not correct. Its description, it says it's earned from the Easter Battle Pass. It's not. It's earned from the Biologist Bundle, which you get by beating hard mode. I don't know how many times, again, but you get it from the Biologist Bundle, not the Battle Pass. In any case, this is a green emote. Oh, well, obviously, it goes from dark green to light green, a gradient, and you can see it's grass, and you can see grass leaves falling from the name tag. Additionally, you can see grass blades actually cover your name. So in terms of legibility, this is like one of the poorest name tags because it does cover a bit of your name, especially if your name is quite long. However, I don't know if biologist is the correct term for this because this is grass. It's not really exactly biological. It's more the study of grass. Agrostology, this is. I mean, to be fair, I have studied grass for a bit. Again, you may know this. I do have a degree in biology. That's general biology. That's human and life. But to be fair, I did have a dissertation on grass once. So perhaps it's a suitable name tag for me. But then again, I do like the Aurora name tag because it's big. And it gives bisexual vibes without, but I'm not bisexual. The next reward you get from the Biologist Bundle is a sticker called the Biologist Menace. And it is just the Biologist Tower as a sticker form holding, I believe that's the ivy. Now, does it have its own unique thing, or is it just quiet? I think it might just be quiet. I don't hear any music from it. Yeah, I don't hear anything from it. But if you go to other stickers, you do hear stuff from it. So here, that's the GG Quack. I'll get to that later in the Battle Pass. And then the Umbria Laugh. Yeah, there is music for it. I do hear, well, themes for it, or sounds for it. But I don't hear anything for the Biologist Menace. I don't know if the audio was moderated, or if the developers forgot to add something for the emote. Because there is a default emote sound, but it doesn't even seem like they've done that. The default emote sound is the one that they use for the Angry Pumpkin. That sound. But it doesn't even seem like they've done that. It's just quiet. I don't know why. I don't like stickers in the first place, so this seems unnecessary, but the fact that it doesn't have any sounds makes it even more worse. And then finally, we have an emote called... I don't even know what it's called. It's called Canister Throw. So you throw a canister and it spawns a sunflower. So Plants vs. Zombies settings, I think. Throw a canister and it throws that. What happens if you do it underwater? Let's see. It sinks. Where is it? So it looks like it needs to be on solid ground, otherwise it won't work. Okay, fair enough. Yep, it's just sunk to the bottom of the ocean and it doesn't do anything. Okay, fair enough. So if there's no solid ground, then it just sinks and nothing happens. Very cool. How far can you throw it before it doesn't do that? And also, the emote wheel takes forever to go out, and you can see my torso is for some reason missing from here. Okay, so it can float. So it's based on the mesh. Okay, fair enough. Overall, is this worth 300 Robux? Probably not. I mean, I'm not even holding it correctly here, but as you can see, the handle, I'm holding it slightly below the handle. And it's not like I hold it, I throw it immediately. So you barely get to see the canister. All you get to see is the sunflower that I populate the earth with. What? And it doesn't even do it here because for some reason this isn't solid ground. What? Okay, it's a weird emote. It's not like you throw it correctly. It's like an underarm throw, right? And it just hits like the object initially closest to you, the ground closest to you. So it just spawns it right next to you, to your right or to your left. It's barely a throw in the first place, so I wouldn't call it a canister throw. It's just growing a sunflower basically. But the skin you've all been waiting for, it's the what is it? It's the Biologist Grim skin, the Grim Biologist. I'm sure this is probably named after something or based on something. I just don't know what it is. Oh, the Biologist, it throws a canister on the floor. Which is it the same for the Biologist? Yeah, it's the same for the Biologist. The Biologist also throws a canister on the floor. So the Grim skin is basically the same mechanics as the default skin. However, it doesn't seem like the sunflower has changed. So if I was to spawn in an enemy, would it still be like a yellow beam, for example? Yeah, okay. So it doesn't seem like the plants have changed for the Biologist tower. If I was to spawn in the other stuff, it doesn't seem like they've changed either. No, it doesn't seem like they've changed. So, yeah, the tower doesn't, or the skin doesn't change the units or the plants that you spawn from the Biologist. Therefore, we're only looking at the skin itself, and as you can see, this is level 0. Fine, I guess. I mean, looking at the canister, is the canister even properly rendered? I mean, am I seeing the glass? Actually, no, there is glass, but it's really hard to see. Very transparent glass, and the canister is now purple instead of orange. Upgrading it to level 1, it gets a mask. Very cool. Level 2, it gets something. No, it gets an extended chest plate, but that's about it. Meanwhile, as for level 3, what does it get? A mask. A Plague Doctor mask. Very cool. And then as for level 4, it gets something. Does it even get anything? I can't tell what the Biologist gets at level 4, if it even gets anything. Oh, it gets a cloak. Okay, it gets a better cloak. And as you can see on the back, it gets drapes around this cloak. Okay. Is it worth the Robux? Is it worth 400 Robux? Probably not. It's like an ultimate skin, but half the price of an ultimate skin, because I believe the ultimate skin costs like 800 Robux, whereas this only costs 400. Only 400. So instead of bundling this as like an ultimate skin, they bundled it as if it was like an exclusive event skin that you can get. I mean, you can get it for free. It's just that you have to wait until you get the bundle. I don't know how you can, how long you have to wait until you can get it for free. But is it worth the 400 Robux if you were to buy it without any means necessary? By earning the money, like, I don't know, actually working for a job? Probably not. I don't think it would be worth it. As an objective, it's like similar to the Krampus Slayer skin, but as a tower that you can currently buy with Robux, I don't think it's worth it. I'm sure it's a reference to something, I'm sure it will have its fans, but I don't think it's worth 400 Robux. But it is a skin, and does mean that there's only like a couple of towers left in the game that don't have a skin. That including, in fact, no, all the Evergreen Towers now have a skin, so that's going to be awkward when I upload a video speculating what the next light goal is going to be. But I'd rather just wait this out. If I didn't have the means to buy it with Robux, I would just rather wait. Like, you can wait 3 or so days, right? 3 days isn't too long. If your mother can wait 9 months, sorry, to have you as a child, then you can wait 3 days for a skin or bundle, and not a special bundle at that.